Are you prohibited from operating a commercial motor vehicle, often known as a CMV, due to a drug and alcohol program violation? Do you desire to get back behind the wheel? If so, help is available to get you the education or treatment you need to resume driving safely. Drivers who engage in conduct prohibited by FMCSA's drug and alcohol use and testing regulations must be immediately removed from safety-sensitive functions, including operating CMVs, for any employer regulated by the U.S. Department of Transportation. Violations of FMCSA's drug and alcohol regulations are reported to FMCSA's Commercial Driver's License Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse. Beginning November 18, 2024, as part of new federal regulations, drivers with a prohibited status in the Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse will lose their commercial driving privileges, or those drivers will be denied if they apply for a CDL. Some states have already begun implementing this regulation. CDL drivers may change their prohibited clearinghouse status by completing the return to duty process, which was established in Part 40 of Title 49 of the Code of Federal Regulations. This is a U.S. DOT process that is not specific to FMCSA. Here's how to complete the return to duty process and get back to being not prohibited. First, select a substance abuse professional, or SAP. Your employer is required to provide you with a list of DOT-qualified substance abuse professionals. You will select your SAP based on your own research. After selecting your SAP, log into your clearinghouse account and designate your SAP. This allows the SAP to enter information about your return to duty process in the clearinghouse. If you don't already have a clearinghouse account, you'll need to create one. Your designated SAP will evaluate you and provide recommendations for the education or treatment you will complete. Once your SAP has determined you have successfully completed your education or treatment plan and entered this information in the clearinghouse, you are eligible for the next step, taking the return to duty alcohol or drug test. Note that you, as an individual, may not request this test. This test must be set up by an employer or your designated consortium third-party administrator, known as a CTPA. If your return to duty test is negative, your employer or your designated CTPA will record the negative result in the clearinghouse. Recording the negative test result will update your clearinghouse status to not prohibited. This means your clearinghouse status will no longer prevent you from operating CMVs. After receiving the return to duty negative test result, your employer must complete the follow-up testing plan with you as specified by your SAP. This follow-up plan must include a minimum of 6 unannounced follow-up tests in the first 12 months of returning to performing safety-sensitive functions. If needed, this can also be completed by your designated CTPA. Note that your violation will remain open in the clearinghouse until your follow-up testing is successfully completed. Your clearinghouse record will retain information about your violation and return to duty process for 5 years from the date of your violation, or until the follow-up testing plan is complete, whichever is later. Returning to duty is about so much more than your ability to make a living. It's about keeping our nation's roadways safe for everyone. For more information, download the driver guide on completing the return to duty process, available in the Clearinghouse Learning Center. To start your return to duty process, log into your clearinghouse account. To log in or start your clearinghouse registration, visit the clearinghouse website.